Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my fictional short stories. This one is called The 70-Year-Old Gardener with a Ph.D. The university pushed me to retire. It was clear they wanted fresh blood, physiological and ideological. I couldn't buck that tidal wave. But how was I going to fill my time? Grandkids, travel, even gardening would only go so far. Or would it? Maybe I could do gardening for neighbors. After all, I'm a little proud that, like my dad, I can still garden like a young'un. Maybe, like in the movies, some pretty lady would find that attractive. More likely, customers would appreciate that I know something about gardening, which we could fully discuss in English. So I posted a little ad on my block's e-forum, and soon got 3 of my neighbors to try me. The first one just wanted me to weed, mow their overgrown lawn, and blow away the fallen leaves. After, she said she appreciated it particularly that rather than my using a noisemaker leaf blower, which merely blows the leaves around, I used a rake to get the leaves into piles and then scoop them into the recycling bin. She asked if I'd be willing to come every 2 weeks. Before I could say I was delighted, she said, "I'll be happy to pay you $150 instead of the $100 we agreed on for today." The second neighbor wanted me to plant 3 camellias. "You sure you can dig the deep holes?" I smiled but said nothing. An hour later I came to the door and asked her to look. 3 deep holes. She smiled. I then explained that the holes didn't need to be that deep. Camellias are shallow-rooted, but I wanted to show that I wasn't old, yet. I then explained why I put a few inches of dead leaves on top of each camellia plant. They have shallow roots. Mulch keeps the plants from drying out. But you didn't need to buy mulch. I just used some leaves from under the maple tree, which will slightly acidify the soil. Camellias prefer slightly acidic soil. She gave me a big tip. The third neighbor asked me to prune her 20 rose bushes. On with the long goatskin gloves and out with my pruners and loppers for the heavy canes. And 2 hours later, voila! I was pleased to tell her that she has some of the world's best varieties of roses: Olympiad, Oh So Easy Italian Ice, and Black Magic. She asked if I could draw up a plan for redoing the whole yard, front, back, and side. With pleasure. Alas, as is my wont, after a couple months of gardening, I felt ready for something new. But God knows what. In any event, that story is called The 70-Year-Old Gardener with a Ph.D. As usual, I thank you for watching. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you to take a look at any of my 34 books. The one most relevant to this is probably Senior Stories, but all 34 are on Amazon. Just go there, search on my name, Marty Nemko, N-E-M-K-O, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.